Hello, we're joined here today by Taylor Chavers, the Vice President of the Auburn Young Democratic Socialists of America. Taylor, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, what separates the Young Democratic Socialists of America from college Democrats?
Okay, so we are further to the left of the college Democrats. Specifically, we have no affiliation or interaction with the Democratic Party as a whole. I really couldn't care less about the Democratic Party as it stands. We believe not in the Democratic Party of centrist liberal reforms of Trump. We kind of believe in a further left, more social democratic, the democratic socialist reforms, such as stuff said by Bernie Sanders on his campaign.
Got you. So obviously you mentioned Bernie Sanders. Is he the candidate that is running? Is he the candidate that your group most identifies with?
Yeah, pretty much everyone I know supports Bernie, in this group at least, and all in for Bernie too. There's no one else really.
Gotcha. So, if a more moderate candidate such as Buttigieg or Biden was to win the primary election, would your group support them?
I can't say as a whole. People have different opinions on it, and it depends on how they won the election. If they won it through super delegates and through a broken convention, I imagine that most of the people would just not even vote at all. They'd probably have do a protest non-vote. If they won it fair, if they won it fairly, which is pretty much unlikely at this point. Bernie's a front runner. It's either going to be either he wins in the majority or he doesn't. He'll win in plurality regardless. I won't support Buttigieg or Biden, but other people might. But I'm tired of choosing between the just right wing and then barely left of right wing. I want something that's a little more radical, something that actually changes the status quo as opposed to what Democrats like Buttigieg and Biden are doing.
Mm-hmm. So, could someone that identifies as a democratic socialist, so someone like Biden, defeat Donald Trump come November?
Who identifies as a democratic socialist? You said like Biden or like Sanders?
I'm sorry, like Bernie Sanders.
Yes, I think he has the best chance. He's beating Trump nationwide polls. He's beating him in swing state polls as well. I think Bernie Sanders has the best chance because he actually addresses voters. People always say he'll tell you what he believes in. He's a straight shooter. He's not gonna mislead you. He says what he believes in, and he's been fighting it for decades. There's no ulterior motives to Bernie. You know what he stands for.
Got you. So, could you just go a little bit more in depth comparing the chances of a Democratic Socialist candidate versus a more moderate candidate against Trump?
Right. So, I think that Bernie has a better chance as opposed to someone like Buttigieg or Biden because, with Buttigieg, it's clear he's been climbing his whole career. He's he's hard to trust. He's a South Bend mayor. He has no actual political experience. Biden's had an awful record. Just been his home place is Delaware, which is a tax haven for credit card companies, and I don't think that he's not offering an actual change. He's even said that so much in his campaign. Things won't really change. That's almost a direct quote, and things have to change. And I believe that a lot of American voters believe in that as well. And I believe a lot of people think that this is why Bernie's a front runner because he actually has a vision. He actually gives something people to vote for instead of something just to vote against in Trump. He has these ideas, these policies that he believes in, and a lot of Americans believe in as well.
So now kind of switching over to away from the presidential race and talking very briefly about the Senate race in Alabama. Does your group, so speaking on behalf of the Democratic Socialists, support Doug Jones?
I'm not sure about the group is because we don't really I can't really speak for everyone because we're we have diverse viewpoints. I'm not going to possibly it would depend personally I would vote for him if Bernie wins and Doug Jones is on the down ballot, I'll vote for Doug Jones. Otherwise I probably won't because I voted for Doug Jones in 2018 and since then he's really not he's gone along with Trump and gone along with a lot of Trump's nominations. He voted to nominate Pompeo as Secretary of State, who's just done awful things in his whole political career. So I don't think that I mean, like, I wouldn't go to the polls just to vote for Doug Jones. I don't think he has a good chance to win anyways, but Doug Jones wouldn't, like, he wouldn't inspire me to go to the polls just on his merit alone.
All right. Well, we thank you for sitting down with us.
Okay, yeah, thank you for having me.